Hi guys, this is Umandla Nkosi from Jozi. So I'd like to share with you guys my experience with the African Indigenous spirituality, phecelezi ezomoya zabantu. So the main thing mina that I have noticed personally changes in my life is perspective decision making. So impilo yomuntu is basically you making decisions from the moment you wake up. You decide uzogqokani, you decide uzodlani, you decide what route will you take to emsebenzini, how are you going to take emsebenzi, from the smallest decisions to the major decisions. So now, with African spirituality, you are able to see 2, 3, 4 steps ahead. Fana nomuntu odlala chess. When you play chess, you are someone who has to be able to think ahead before you take a decision. So you are someone who's able to measure measure many times and catch once instead of cutting once and still measuring many times. So it's the major thing in my life, decision making. African indigenous spirituality really has impacted decision making in my life. So it's something now that I often wish ukuthi mhlambe umphakathi in general would also take this path down African indigenous spirituality. Spiritual people really they wouldn't allow themselves to be led by mediocre leaders. You wouldn't allow umuntu who's not like kule level okuyo now to lead you. You choose someone who's maybe above indlela oyo, or someone who's fit to lead you. Spiritual people wouldn't be, or spiritual leaders wouldn't be leaders that are mediocre. See, they would be leaders abakwazi ukuthatha iy'nqumo. They are able now to look ahead in time, or 2, 3, 4 steps ahead, like I said. And then it has also taught me that we really are not a people who focus kakhulu on belief, but we know isn't, because a belief inokuhamba ingabi ne-common sense ngaphakathi. Sometimes people don't really use common sense. They substitute a belief for a common sense. For instance, I could go outside and say, I believe that the sun doesn't exist. But then me believing that the sun doesn't exist, is it going to change anything? No, not really. Belief is something that it's unique in the sense that it's something that is an individual trait, belief. So African spirituality forces you to question izinto. You don't just believe izinto, you go with the flow. You question, you research. So it's those two main things for me with the African spirituality. Something that really is a major game changer in my life. So yeah, basically decision making. It's a major game changer. You start to see things from a whole different angle.